Hello beautiful people of the internet, it's Isabella here and I am back with a video today. This is not a reaction video, this is a Q&A video. Yeah, I know, it's a different video from my channels, but I went to Twitter, Instagram, and asked a bunch of you guys questions about Season 2 of Legacies. Basically, that's all the questions I got. So if you guys haven't seen Legacies, make sure to click out of this video because I don't want to spoil anything because I am going to be talking about Season 2. Which means I'm going to be talking about Season 1. Okay? So yeah. Let's get into the first question, shall we? This one comes from Twitter. This is the only one I got on Twitter. This one comes from Jay. And she asked me about how I feel about the new vampire that's coming into Season 2. And do I think he's going to have a love interest? So I was asked this question twice. I think I was asked by her and then somebody on Instagram. So basically, my deal with this is I'm excited about the new vampire. A lot of people aren't because they think it's going to be Josie's love interest. For me, I don't think it's going to be Josie's love interest. I am set on Josie's love interest being Landon in Season 2. Just knowing Julie Plec, what she's going to do. It will cause conflict with her and Hope. And, you know, we saw that little bit of Hosey at the end of Season 2 when, you know, end of Season 1, excuse me. At the end of Season 1, we saw a little bit of Hosey. So I don't think he's gonna be the new love interest for Josie. I think he's gonna be, a gay male, because Julie did say that there's gonna be a male-on-male relationship in Season 2, so I think that might be him. If not, he's either Lizzie's love interest, or he's just gonna be one of those vampires that's there and doesn't have, like, a love interest. It's Julie Plec, everybody. We really do not we don't know, okay? Alright, so I got a few questions here. This one, I'm not answering. Sorry. Just personal, I don't know. Anything you wish can happen in Season 2? Yes, I do. I have a lot of stuff that can happen in Season 2 that I would be really happy with. For one, I would love to see Josie in a new relationship, and I know I'm gonna probably get a lot of hate for this, but she went through a lot of shit in Season 1 with Penelope, and as much as I love Penelope, I want to see Josie explore her pansexuality, and I want to see her with a dude, I want to see her with a guy, and then, of course, I want her to end up with Penelope, but for that, I want to see Josie explore that, but I also want to see Josie explore her dark side, because you saw a little bit of it, we saw a little bit of it in Season 1, Episode 15, where she was, like, all, like, not like dark side of Josie, but like the defensive side of Josie where she was like defending herself finally for the first time ever. And I just want to see more of that, and I feel like Haley's acting would be incredible with that because she's just amazing. But other than that, I want to see Hope's... Okay, my theory is Hope died, but she comes back a vampire, which makes her a full tribrid. I want to see Dark Hope. I want to see the part of Klaus in her. I want to see that, and I also want to see the storyline with Malivore. Listen, they left off the perfect way. The perfect way, leaving us with still questions. We know it's Landon's dad. We know, like, blah, 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 but there's this thing going around on Twitter. It's like, if Malivore's missing, if Malivore's gone, where are all the monsters that are inside Malivore? So is Hope really in Malivore, or is she thrown out with the rest of the monsters because there is no Malivore anymore? I'm just saying with that. Okay, this one was requested a lot actually. You guys know I am a big Posey fan. Posey's my OTP, they're endgame for me, just like Handon is. But somebody asked me my thoughts on Hosey. My thoughts on Hosey are, I wouldn't hate it if it happened, but I just don't feel like they would last. I think it's cute, and if it made sense, go ahead and do it. I'd be okay with it. And if they're happy while they're doing it, then go ahead, do it. But if it doesn't make sense, I think Danielle said the same thing. Like, if it doesn't make sense with the storyline, I don't think I could see it happening. But if it does make sense, then let it happen. Let it happen. I just don't think that they will end up together in the end. I think Landon and Hope are going to end up together, and I think that Josie and Penelope are. There's that. This one right here, this is another one that was requested a lot, sent to me a lot. I chose one person. Do I think Penelope is going to return in Season 2? I'm going to be honest with you guys, I do not. If anything, if she does, it's going to be towards the end of the season, like maybe episode 14 or 14, 15, or 16 if we don't get more episodes. If we get more, of course, it's going to be towards the end of the season. But if anything, it's going to be at the end. I don't think it will be during that time because they have too much they can work on with, especially the storyline with Hope being a Malivore and everything with that. I just don't feel like Penelope is really that important at the beginning of this season, especially with Hope sacrificing herself. Season 2, I feel like personally is going to be Hope's season. Because last season was really focused a lot on the students and the monsters, but I feel like with Hope being in Malivore, we don't know her faith. It ended with us just seeing that Malivore was gone. So we don't really know what happened with Hope in the end, you know what I mean? So, next question! I really like this question. When I saw this, it's like, okay, I'm definitely answering this. The question is, how do I see Alaric in Hope's eyes? Like a head dad or a headmaster? I don't think she sees him as either one of those things. I think she sees him as a mentor. So basically, what I'm saying is, Hope obviously has one dad, and it's Klaus, and it's always been Klaus. And then, of course, Alaric is her headmaster, but I feel like it's more than just a headmaster and student relationship. I feel like it's a student-mentor relationship rather than just a headmaster, because believe it or not, Hope does look up to Alaric. Like, in the dialogue that Danielle delivered, there was basically, like, towards the end, like, the end of the season, she was like, you know, this is the part where you tell me you're proud of me. Because, of course, Hope was like, I want to make this person proud because he is, like, a mentor to her. And she did look up to him, in a sense. Like, yeah, he's human and she's, like, one of the most powerful creatures in the world. But, like, she still looked up to him and looked for advice in certain situations. So I just feel like it's not, like, a student-headmaster relationship. Rather, it's a mentor-student relationship, if that makes sense. Because Hope did look up to him, and he was proud of her, so... I watched the season finale yesterday again, and it just... memories are coming back. Okay. My opinion on Raphael. You guys know I'm not a big fan of Raphael. I just don't feel like his story is going anywhere, but then again, it could go anywhere in season 2 because he is a wolf. And he does need Hope in order to transfer out of his wolf state, and Hope is no longer in their memory, so how is that going to work? But I don't dislike him. Like, I don't dislike his character, I just don't feel like his story is going anywhere. But then again, Julie Plec makes 360s everywhere you go. Like, you can just, like, go anywhere, she's, like, flipping the story no matter what. I do respect him as the brother he is to Landon and the friend that he is to Hope, but I just need more of a storyline with him. And knowing Julie Plec, she's gonna just do a 360 and be like, woo, there it is. Okay, this is a good question. Did I watch The Vampire Diaries and the originals before Legacies? This is complicated. So, I started watching The Vampire Diaries first, obviously. I watched The Vampire Diaries on Netflix from season 1 to 5. And then when season 5 aired on the satellite, I guess. Not satellite. whatever the hell it's called. I watched season 5 to season 8 live every time it came on for 3 years. And then I didn't watch the originals until I learned that Legacies was going to come out. I watched season 5 because I knew Danielle from another project she did. I can't remember what it was called. It was a movie. It was the movie with Bradley Cooper. I think it was Bradley Cooper. I can't remember what it was called. And I was like, oh, she's in it. Let's watch it. She plays Hope Michelson. And of course, you know, I've heard about it. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the originals because I just feel like it wasn't going to be me. Because I was torn. Like, I did love The Vampire Diaries and I wasn't so sure about the spin-offs. So it's like, okay, look, Danielle's in this, let me try it. And I ended up watching season 5 of the originals first. And I was like, okay, this doesn't make any sense. Yes, Danielle's here, but let me go back and watch season 1 through 4, and then hopefully it makes sense. And I ended up falling in love with it. It was a lot darker than The Vampire Diaries, and I was not expecting that, really, because I didn't really ask around. But yeah, it was a good show. But yeah, basically I went from TVD, season 5 of the originals, then season 1 through 4 of the originals, and then I watched Legacies. And before anybody asks, my favorite out of the 3 is definitely the Legacies. My favorite out of the 3 is Legacies. I just relate more to the characters. This is a good question too. I love this question. I get asked this question a lot. How do I think Hope is going to come back to school when no one remembers her? So basically, like I think I've mentioned this before, I feel like Hope is going to definitely come back within the not the first couple episodes, but like maybe episode 5 and 6, like Damon did when he was in the prison world in the Vampire Diaries. And I feel like no one's going to remember her, but I feel like Josie's going to have a sense of like, who is this girl? She looks familiar, especially since she did have her blood in her system when when Hope jumped into Malivore. Josie had her blood in her system, and she also has too many things that shows like Hope is a person, like journal that Penelope gave her, the necklace that Hope gave her with a note for her birthday. It's just too much of that. But if that's what I meant, I feel like the Ascendant is going to have a lot to do with bringing Hope back, unless Hope is, like I said, unless Hope is already thrown out of Malivore because she did destroy it, and Malivore is destroyed. Where do all the monsters go? Honest thoughts. Here we go. You caught it. You want me to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? My honest thoughts. Do I think Josie will be happy without Pen? Yes, I do. I think Josie would be happy with Pen, and she would be happy without Penelope. It's just that sense. Like, this is the type of person Josie is. Josie is a happy person. And whether or not she is, like, upset at something, she doesn't show it. So she could be upset about something, but she won't show it, and she could be happy about it, and she's always showing it because she always wants to spread positivity. So I always do. Yes, I do think she's going to be happy without Pen, but as soon as Penelope comes back, that's a different story. Am I excited for season 2? Yes, this hiatus has been crazy. I have not uploaded a lot of videos, as you guys can see, but I really cannot wait until I start reacting to stuff again. Especially, like, this summer I've been working a lot more, so I haven't had time to film. Like, this is, like, the first week that I've only worked 3 days. So, and I worked them at the beginning of the week. Like, it's Friday right now, so, but I'm rambling. So, yeah, but yes, I'm so excited for season 2. Okay, this is another one. What's the best life lesson I received? I love this question so much. The best life lesson I have received is never take anything for granted, because you never know how long something or someone is going to be around. So when you're given an opportunity, take it, because it might never ever come back to you. And I've learned that the hard way. So just, like, don't take things for granted, and when you're given the opportunity to do something, fight for it and do it as great as you can and as true as you can, because, like I said, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, or the day after. So sentimental. Oh, I'm proud of myself. This is my best friend. My best friend asked this question. Hi, Taylor. What's your favorite part about Legacies? She gets annoyed because I talk about Legacies, like, all the time. So, like to the point where I could put Legacies into a conversation about anything. That's what's so great about the show, is that you can... Legacies is like this show where it's about vampires, it's about werewolves, it's about supernatural creatures, but they're students who go through, like, issues throughout their lives that I myself go throughout. It deals with sexuality, it deals with mental illnesses, it deals with family issues, and I think that's probably my favorite part, is, like, if you get past all the monsters and the glorified issue, not glorified, how do I put this? Glorgy? That's not, it starts with a G. I'm just going to use the word gross. Blood and, like, things of that nature. That you can really see past that in the life lessons that Julie Plec and the writers of Legacies have put into the show, and it's probably one of my favorite parts about it. Oh my god. That's done. I am finished. Woo! Thank you guys for sending your questions. I hope you enjoyed it. I really want to do this again, so maybe in a few months after Legacy Season 2 starts, which is October 10th, 2019. We can do that. But I would also like to mention a few other shows that I'm trying to react to this fall season. The show Batwoman is coming out. I'm going to try to react to that. I'm also going to try to react to Riverdale again, because it is such a hit show. So I'm going to try to watch Season 3 by myself, and then I'll start Season 4 of reaction videos. And then, of course, I'm going to react to, I'm thinking of reacting to All American because I did watch season 1. And I'm also thinking of continuing to react to the 100. And there was another show, I can't remember, it's new, Nancy Drew? Maybe Nancy Drew. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you whenever I see you next. And yeah.